Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport, episode 32 of One Race Wonders. Have you checked out the full playlist yet? Go and do it. I'll wait. Done? Good. Today we are looking at Austrian Dieter Quester, a BMW career driver who had a pretty stunning career in motorsport that lasted over 50 years. So we have a lot to get through today. Make sure you subscribe and watch more videos. In the One Race Wonders series alone, we have looked at drivers such as Marcus Winkelhock, Miguel Angel Guerra and Nello Pagani, as well as teams like Bugatti, and a whole lot more on this channel, so make today the day you subscribe. And with that, let's diddle daddle no longer and look at the life and career of Dieter Quester. Dieter Quester was born in Vienna and made his start in motorsport racing speedboats in the 1950s, before moving on to motorcycles and eventually car racing, predominantly with the BMW brand, mostly because of his marriage to Juliana von Falkenhausen, daughter of Alexander von Falkenhausen, a Nazi-era administrator in Belgium, before his arrest for his part in supporting a plot to kill Hitler. He was later a bigwig at BMW before his death in 1966. For Dieter Quester, this meant a championship win in the Austrian Touring Car Championship in a BMW and class wins in the European Touring Car Championship. In 1969, he would get to have his first taste of Formula 1. BMW entered a Formula 2 car in the German Grand Prix at the Nürburgring. Dieter Quester had made a couple of appearances in the European Formula 2 Championship, but had failed to finish on both occasions. His time in Formula 1 with BMW was even more disastrous. BMW entered 3 Formula 2 cars into the 1969 German Grand Prix for Gerhard Mitter, Hubert Hahn and Dieter Quester. Gerhard Mitter crashed in practice and was killed, with a steering issue being the cause. BMW withdrew, so Quester didn't get to race. Dieter Quester would have some success in Formula 2, winning a race for BMW in 1970 and finishing 3rd overall in 1971 for Eifelland von Wagenbau, as well as winning the Macau Grand Prix in 1970. But by this point, sports car racing and touring cars took precedence. Having success in the European Touring Car Championship and winning his class at Le Mans in 1973 in a BMW 3.0. But he got to have another go at Formula 1 in 1974, at his home Grand Prix in Austria with Team Surtees. He was one of 8 Surtees drivers in 1974, so the seat was passed around like a certain virus. But Surtees entered 3 cars in the Austrian Grand Prix for Quester, Derek Bell and Jean-Pierre Jabouet. Dieter Quester outqualified both his teammates, as well as a customer Surtees for Leo Kuehnen. Those 3 didn't qualify for the race, but Dieter Quester started 25th. He survived the race to come home in 9th place and only 3 laps down on winner Carlos Reutemann. Moving on from Formula 1, Dieter Quester would win the European Touring Car Championship in 1977 and 1983. He'd even taken a few British touring car races. In 1988, he started racing in the DTM Championship for BMW, would you believe it? He was a regular point scorer and even got a podium at Avers in 1990 on his roof. He'd compete in a couple of Super Tourenwagen Cup races and take wins in a Porsche in the FIA GT Championship into the 2000s and with Red Bull sponsorship. Dieter Quester took wins in Dubai in the 24 Hours race alongside Toto Wolff, weirdly. I guess they're both Austrian. He also won the Britcar 24 Hours race in 2007 with a gap of 30 laps to 2nd place. In all, Dieter Quester has competed in over 50 24-hour races and he has been very successful. He competed in motorsport until 2018 when he finally and deservedly retired. If you count his powerboat racing days in the 50s, Quester was racing for 70 years. A very long and impressive career, with just 1 Formula 1 appearance along the way. Dieter Quester is a one-race wonder. So why is Dieter Quester a one-race wonder? Well, firstly, he was very unlucky that his 1969 drive with BMW ended in tragedy with the death of Gerhard Mitter. He could have had 2 appearances, although one of them would have been in a Formula 2 car. I don't think single-seaters were his main focus. Despite almost retiring in the 70s due to a lack of interest in his services from Formula 1 and having to settle for a paid seat with a poor midfield team like Surtees, he did have success. But he was always more of a touring car driver, and in that discipline he has been very successful. A long-time employee of BMW, he has taken a fair number of wins for the German brand over the years and deserves to have a statue outside their factory. I wonder if he even got a pocket watch. So that is all for this One Race Wonder. Make sure you check out the rest of the playlist. Plenty of episodes to watch in there. You have no excuse. Leave a comment with your thoughts down below. Leave a like and tell your friends. Thank you for watching and have a good one.